Who pulled up for a catch-up? It's really here from 947 Afternoons. And if you're here, it means you've got taste. Go ahead, enjoy the moment you missed. But don't ghost me. Weekdays, 12 to 3 p.m. on 947. I'm loud and way more fun in real time. And yeah, there's more audio magic waiting for you right here on Prime Media Plus.
You're listening to
Mo Flava on 947.
So what is easier to learn? Learning how to drive or learning how to DJ? How to be a disc jock? When last did anybody say that? I mean, you can decide because, of course, they both have very different roles and purposes. And one is probably more important than the other. Don't let me tell you which one that is. You can decide. You know how many people ask me to teach them how to DJ? I mean, just this morning, I was going through, my inbox, etc., on Instagram, whatever, all the DMs, and somebody's like, can you please teach me how to DJ? I want to take it up as a hobby. I've got a 9 to 5, but I just want to do it, just for fun. And I thought to myself, that's all good and well. I mean, it's as a hobby, I think it's great, but it's not the easiest thing to learn, eh? People think DJing is easy. The art of playing music. Oh, how hard can it be? You just play one song and then the next. There's an art to it. The art of mixing and transitioning from one song to the next and understanding music and understanding beat counts. So there's a bit of maths and a bit of science in there as well. And then, of course, there's the technical side, like understanding the equipment. Like, what is a CDJ? What is a mixer? What is a fader? I can go on for days. But as a hobby, I think it's a really great hobby. Great for escapism, great for the soul, great to just kind of really enjoy and be in your own world, in your own space. So I'm going to have to figure out this request because I'm not going to be the one to teach this person. But I will certainly find someone for her that can teach her. So I'll sort that out. But the thing is, I'm curious about hobbies because here's somebody saying they'd love to take up DJing as a hobby. I can tell you now, it's not an easy thing to learn. Just because you've got a laptop and software, now you think you can learn how to DJ. It's not easy. So tell me about your hobby and how difficult or easy it is to learn your hobby. Maybe you've been doing it for a young minute, you're a pro at it, etc. But I mean, how long did it take you to learn this hobby? Is it something that you taught yourself? Did somebody else have to teach you? Is it that kind of hobby where somebody has to teach you like a pro? For instance, with golf, apparently get a coach. You know what I mean? And is it something that you can actually teach someone else? Or is it kind of like one of those very difficult hobbies? And what do you get out of it as well? The reward, as it were. In other words, the point of it all. That's the chat I'd like you and I to have today. So I don't care what your hobby is. A hobby can literally be anything. I'm just trying to figure out whether it's a hard hobby to learn or if it's easy, how you got to learn and get into it. Is it something that you can teach someone easily? And what do you get out of it?
947.
I hope your Wednesday is going to run rather smoothly, especially if you have an interesting hobby that you always look forward to. Like maybe it's the most important part of your day, apart from anything else that's serious that you do. There are things that I don't get. Bird watching is one of them. Dear bird watcher, if you are listening to the show right now, please just balance me on what it is that you get out of that hobby. Because I think it's one of the most difficult hobbies. I don't know how many game drives I've done where you're on a game drive with a couple of other people on the ride who are bird watchers. And, they ask the ranger to stop and then you're thinking, oh, there's a lion. No. It's some other bird with like a yellow tail or a red tip or a pink belly or whatever. Like, how do you figure that out? How many bird species there are on the planet? So if there are any bird watchers listening to the show, I'm just curious about the levels of difficulty and complexity in that hobby. Because for some, it actually is. And yeah, the people who are into bird watching, they're into it. Let me go to Durban because we've got Akil. Good morning.
Good morning, Mo. How are you?
Very well, and you?
I'm actually good.
Yeah. A lot of people think DJing is easy, and then they realize that, actually, we need a bit of math and science here.
Definitely.
So tell me about your hobby. Yeah.
So actually, by profession, I'm a merchandiser. So I'm a grocery assistant, right?
Right.
And this big retail store in Durban. So there's this one day I needed to assist a customer with a different department that I don't do. So basically in the store, there's a mic in whereby you announce maybe like a certain somebody to help a customer.
I see.
So I actually went there because there was no one who was going to help you to announce. And then I announced. That's when it started. From that day, they actually appointed me to become a promotions announcer in the store.
What?
So basically, I stand there with the mic, and then I announce promotions that are going on in the store.
Hang on,
what
Akil.
I do.
Are you saying that, like, that's extra money for you?
Look, listen, Mo. You know, us as personality, we start from 0 until 100.
Right.
Currently, I'm in 0. So I was actually a volunteer, helping that grocery store. Because I actually came there, I think, early this year. There were so many people. There were so many people there who came in that store, like way long before than me. Like they have maybe 5 years and whatsoever, but they couldn't do it.
I see.
But I didn't mind volunteering because now I understand my voice. When it comes to my voice, I understand myself.
So let me ask you something. Where do you want to take this announcing thing? Do you want to be an MC one day? Do you want to be a radio host? Like, are you building a hobby on the side in that effect?
Actually, Mo, I'm just exploring with my voice. There's so many things I can do. If you ask me, what do you do with your voice? I sing. I do public, what you call this, conversations
or
and
speaking, etc. Yeah.
So I'm just exploring, I'm doing that voiceovers, whatsoever. Anything comes, anything with the voice, I am in, actually.
Okay. Is it, I mean, my thing about voice is that I believe it's either you have the talent or you don't. Yes, you can
definitely.
You can do things to train your voice and get it to a certain range and all of that stuff, but I just feel like it's either you have it or you don't. So you feel you've got it and you're using it, and I love it for you.
Oh, thank you very much. And I'm so glad. The question that you posed is that hobby of yours, are you able to teach someone else? Actually, mine is contagious. I just discovered, there was a supervisor in the store. So he's actually obliged to use the mic, to announce people to do things, So when he came into the store to become a supervisor, he was like, Akil, I actually observed you. You're actually good in the mic. And I'm so anxious. I can't even say a word. Can you please teach me?
Wow.
You see, right now, when I left that store, he was able to page everybody fluently without even stuttering. I was like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it.
No, listen, sky's the limit, Akil. We'll see you behind the mic. We'll see you on a stage somewhere. We'll see you, I don't know, maybe on the radio. Hear you, see you. You know what I mean? But yeah, clearly a talent that he's decided to grow into an interesting hobby. That's Akil out in Durban. And so much so that he's even prepared to teach someone else. Thanks for that call.
Good morning, Mo. Well, for me, my hobby is crafts. Working with metal and wood, the intricacy of it. Well, I can teach, but it takes time because it took me a while to perfect it. Combining the contemporary with the industrial with a bit of a modern touch. And I must say, it's very therapeutic, when you're sanding wood. Today, it takes away a lot of frustrations. It literally takes me in the zone. So that's my hobby. And some hobbies you can actually turn into a business if you get good at it at the end of the day, perfect it over time.
Yeah, I get you. You're probably the guy who made his own furniture. It's like, you see that bench you're sitting on? Took me about 2 weeks to make it. I love it for you. All right. Interesting hobbies that you've taken up. But is it an easy or difficult hobby to learn? And are you good enough to teach someone else?
947.
Some hobbies are a little bit, time consuming, even to understand and get into. But then they are so addictive and they just keep giving you more and more reason to do it over and over and over again. I mean, I recently just developed an interest in airsoft, which is obviously a shooting sport. You shoot BBs, like plastic bullets, nothing real. But I mean, there's equipment involved, and it's an actual hobby. It's cool. It's the sport. Call it what you like. And it's also quite technical. So if you're not into like, figuring out issues around distances and how to hold a gun or a rifle or how to run and shoot at the same time, then it's not going to be your cup of tea, right? So it is something that you have to do kind of like often enough to really get into the swing and then understand the equipment and how it works and which gun is better to buy than the other and the reasons why. And it gets really like complicated. So if you're not into like things that are intricate, then I don't think it's something you'll enjoy. But hey, don't let me stop you, because we all have our own hobbies. I'm just curious to find out if your hobby is easy to learn or difficult. Is it complicated? Is it easy to just get into?
Morning, Mo. So ever since I became a mom, I've been DIYing everything for my kids, especially on their birthdays. I will just buy stuff and just make a very nice party pack, photo shoot space. I'll always go on YouTube and check what's trending, and I will do that. And when I post it on my social media, people are like, "Aibo, Tulu, can you make this for me? Tulu, can you make these party packs for me?" So that's how Party with Tulu was born. And as we're speaking now, I'm on my way to stock up for more orders. And I also do have classes where I teach other parents or people who want to start their own party pack business, just how you can make it. It's pretty easy. It takes one day to learn, literally. You just need to know measurements. You just need to know your way around the internet. And yeah, that's it. Easy peasy.
And just like that, a side hustle is born from a literal hobby. Putting party packs together. Do not take that stuff for granted. I promise you. Like, you sit there trying to put a party pack for your child to take to school or on their birthday, and you'll end up buying like 7 or 8 sweets of the same brand because you don't know any better. Like, I appreciate the skill of putting party packs together. I've had to learn the hard way as well. So anybody that's a pro at that stuff, listen, you're saving the world. Trust me. So yeah, Tulu, good luck with your endeavor. Party Packs with Tulu. You can find her on Instagram and check out what she's all about. But yeah, clearly a hobby that's gone a little bit further, which is always great, isn't it?
947